What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, awesome people of the internet? Hello, hello, hello. Guys, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And we got some exciting news to share with you all. Everybody, Miss Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie herself, has declared for the WNBA draft. Guys, this is what we were wondering. We were waiting to see, is she or isn't she? Like, what's going to happen with Angel Reese? Is she going to declare? And guys, she did it. She did it. So her last collegiate game was on Monday. And, she's about to enter the foray of the WNBA. This is, crazy, crazy news. I didn't expect her to declare for the WNBA draft. I was expecting her to return back to college. But yeah, she has declared, and this is a whole new world. This is a whole new world for the WNBA because we are entering into the Caitlin and Angel era for the WNBA. Like, this is going to be fantastic. Guys, we are going to, in the stream, we're going to talk about where Caitlin may be going next. Or not Caitlin, where Angel may be going in terms of who is going to draft her. Because I got some takes on that, and I have a little bit of an appeal for that. All right, so we're gonna talk about that, and we're also going to get into we're gonna get into what Angel Reese had to say herself. So guys, she did drop a video talking about her entering the WNBA, and I want to share that with everybody before we, as we start the stream. I want to start with that. So that is actually where we're going to start first. So let's show the video that Angel Reese put out. This was her sort of talking about her announcement, and then also sort of taking us through her photo shoot with Vogue magazine. All right, so let's get into that video, and we will talk more at the break. So let's get into that video right now.
Really, really, really big day for me. So,
all right, let's start from here.
Hey y'all, so today is a really, 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 really big day for me. So basically, long story short, I'm not gonna post this video until after my last game at LSU, but sadly I have decided that I am not coming back to LSU next year, and I am going to declare for the WNBA draft. Woo-hoo. It was obviously a hard decision for me to make, but it's best for me, my career, and my family, so be happy for me, or don't, I don't care. Anyway, to announce that I'm not coming back next year, y'all know about you, Barbie, gotta do it big. And to announce that I'm not coming back, I am going to be in Vogue.
Vogue,
not Teen Vogue, I've been in Teen Vogue before, been there, done that. Not European Vogue, not American Vogue. Front cover Vogue. Don't ever say the face card, don't eat, because yeah. When you've been in Vogue, then you let me know, okay. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys with me to my photo shoot today. I'm super excited. The hair's not technically eating just yet, but you see, this is fresh out of the shower, fresh out of practice. Yeah. But let's go. I'm in a rush. Okay, this is Jacqueline. She needs a man, guys. Anyway, we just got here.
Why she call that girl out like
that? On the makeup, period. Hand on the hair, period. About to start the makeup, period.
Yeah, so annoying person. So I gotta mute the audio now because there is music in the background, and I don't want to get a copyright thing. So I'm gonna mute the audio, but it's just her showing a video of her getting ready for the photo shoot, and she keeps saying period. Like, that is the word of the day for Angel. Period. Like, that is her word. But yeah, she did a photo shoot on Vogue, which is like crazy. Like, that is huge. That is absolutely huge to be on Vogue, because they're a very popular magazine. I mean, I'm not a Vogue person, but I do acknowledge that a lot of people do like Vogue, so that's for sure a thing. And let's see if There we go.
Period. You ain't really a model if you ain't been in Vogue. I don't want to hear nothing. We in South Baton Rouge. In the hood. In the hood. Somewhere where, I don't know, we're welcome wherever. But anything for Vogue. Period. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Okay. Last shot. Period. And that's a wrap. Now we eat.
All right, so that was Miss Angel Reese letting the world know that she is headed to the WNBA. Period, y'all. It's like, y'all, Angel Reese has declared for the WNBA draft, and I am excited about it. Yes, I previously talked on the stream about how I wanted Angel Reese to go. To stay in college another year. Like I wanted her to stay in college another year and develop a little bit more. But, she says she is ready to go to the WNBA, and I am all here for it. So shout out to Angel Reese, and let's kind of talk about where we think Angel Reese is gonna go. So Angel Reese, hopefully y'all know who Angel Reese is if y'all are watching this. But she is she's going to the WNBA. And when we talk about the impact that Angel Reese has had on the game, we talk about the impact that she's had in terms of the attention that she has given to the game. When we talk about the entertainment factor that she's given to the game, just the talent factor that she's given to the game. It's been a lot. She originally started her career off at Maryland before transferring to LSU the beginning of last season. Not this year, but last basketball season. And in her first year at LSU, she helped win the team a national championship. She elevated the game in terms of just her ability to grab boards. She was a double beast. She really was last season, with almost every game getting a double. This season as well. She's a player who plays with tenacity. She's a player who plays with a lot of grit, a player who plays with a lot of energy. And for her to be coming to the WNBA, I think it's fantastic. I think we're going to see some amazing play from Angel Reese. We don't know what's happening with Haley Van Lith yet. We haven't heard whether or not she is going to declare for the WNBA draft or if she is returning for another season. We don't know yet, so hopefully we will find that out soon. But yeah, we're going to talk about Angel Reese in the stream and talk about what she has done for the game of women's basketball and what we can expect further for her. And guys, to actually start off, let's before we start off talking about the draft itself and who has what pick and all that good stuff, let's actually first start with a message that her coach had to give to her. So we all know that Kim Mulkey is not one for social media, but she does have people who post stuff for her on social media. And here's what they posted today. So it says, hopefully y'all can see this. It says, national champion, soon to be graduate of LSU, check. Inspired countless individuals, young and old, check. Keep growing the game, Angel Reese forever, LSU. So that is the message that Angel Reese had to say, in the chat, or on Instagram, and of course, Kim Mulkey is going to talk about Angel Reese and give her flowers and whatnot, because Angel Reese has had a fantastic college career. I mean, she has led the country in double doubles. Got her team to a national championship victory, and this season got her team to a Elite Eight berth. She has done quite a bit for the game of women's basketball, and so it's time for her to go. But also, as she's leaving, she gets her flowers, and you can tell that she is well respected from just about everybody in the game of women's basketball in terms of players. Now, guys, I do want to talk about the WNBA draft itself. So here's what we have. So in terms of the first round, which is likely where Angel Reese is going to go, for sure, Angel Reese is a first round pick. So in the first round, we have the Indiana Fever, who is for sure going to get Caitlin Clark. We have the LA Sparks, who for sure is going to get Cameron Brink, very likely. I can't imagine them not getting Cameron Brink for the LA Sparks. The number 3 pick is the Chicago Sky, and the Chicago Sky very likely will select Rickea Jackson. And then we have the remaining picks. Number 4 is with the LA Sparks. It's a good possibility that we will see the LA Sparks draft a player like a Camila Cardoso. I can absolutely see her being the 4th pick in the WNBA draft. Then we have the 5th pick, which is going to be to the Dallas Wings. We have the 6th pick, the Washington Mystics. 7th, Minnesota Lynx. 8th, the Chicago Sky again. 9th is the Dallas Wings. 10th is the Connecticut Sun. 11th is the New York Liberty. And the 12th is the Atlanta Dream. So those are the picks. That's how the picks kind of go out. And when we talk about where Angel Reese will end up, we talk about where she's going to possibly end up. And I think it's possible that we see Angel Reese sort of be in the 7th through 10th pick range. So for Angel Reese, Angel Reese is a player who is just, first of all, a straight up baller, absolutely straight up baller. She can get to the bucket. She can get rebounds like crazy. But ultimately, she's an undersized power forward. So I think when it comes to her going to the WNBA, I think she transitions to more of a small forward type position, more of a power forward in a pinch, but mainly small forward position. And it's possible that she gets picked up by the Minnesota Lynx, because the Minnesota Lynx, first of all, they do have that 7th pick, and they're sort of building something very, very interesting. And they've been building from the draft for the last couple of years. Cheryl Reeve is a fantastic X's and O's coach. She is a fantastic developer of players. And I could see Angel going there, and of course coming off the bench and not playing a ton her first year, but really being able to grow as a player. So it's possible that we will see Angel Reese drafted at that number 7th spot. I don't think it's likely that she gets drafted earlier than that, than the 7th spot. I think the 7th is probably the highest that she goes. Because again, Caitlin Clark at number 1, Cameron Brink at number 2, Rickea Jackson at number 3, Camila Cardoso number 4, number 5 on. It kind of depends. ESPN has Aaliyah Edwards going to the Dallas Wings. I'm not sure. I think it's possible that they draft her. I mean, she for sure is a top player, absolutely. But I'm not quite sure. But I do see Angel Reese sort of being the number 7th or above. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. So today I want to start a campaign today. I want to start a campaign for Angel Reese. I want this campaign to be something that is heard from the rooftops. I want everybody to know what I am proposing and why I am proposing it. Now, guys, I have a dream scenario for Angel Reese. I do. I have a dream scenario. Angel Reese is a fantastic women's basketball player. She is a player that can really, really grow the game of women's basketball in the WNBA. Yes, Caitlin Clark is box office, but y'all, we saw if y'all didn't see the video I did earlier, check it out because I made a video talking about the ratings from the last game, the last women's college game that we saw, where Caitlin Clark went against Angel Reese, and how many viewers that gave. It was a lot of people who tuned in to watch Caitlin versus Angel, and I think in terms of the WNBA, this is a game changer, and this is like the biggest deal ever. And because of that, and because I am a massive Sky fan, I am proposing. Guys, today I'm starting the petition. If you wanna sign the petition, let me know in the chat. We about to do a petition that says Angel Reese to the Chicago Sky. Angel Reese to the Chicago Sky, guys. Let's make it happen. So here's my pitch. Here's my pitch for Angel Reese to the Chicago Sky. One, the Chicago Sky has the number 3 pick, which for sure is going to go to Quita Jackson. She very well deserves it. She is phenomenal. But we do have the 8th pick in the WNBA draft. We have the 8th pick in the WNBA draft, and the reason why I say Angel to the Sky is because I think she can thrive with the Sky. The reason why is because I really like Teresa Weatherspoon as a coach, and I think she's a coach. She's like a player's coach, a coach that can really develop players. And I can just imagine how much developing Angel Reese can do under an amazing coach like Teresa Weatherspoon. And also another thing about the Chicago Sky is the fact that sure, we do have post players for the Chicago Sky, but they're going to be gone soon, likely. So the Chicago Sky has some contracts with some post players, and yes, I did say that I do anticipate Angel Reese sort of being a small forward going forward in the WNBA, but maybe initially she might be a power forward to begin with, and then sort of like changing it up as time goes on. But yeah, I could absolutely see her going to the Sky, because we have a couple of post players. We have Brianna Turner, who we got from a trade from the Phoenix Mercury. I do believe she is an unrestricted free agent after this year is over. We also have Elizabeth Williams, who was on the team on the Sky last year, and she is also going to be an unrestricted free agent next season. So the idea that Angel can come in, learn from the older players, and eventually be in a position where she's able to take more of the load in the following year. Like I think that has a lot of potential. Like I personally, I would love to see Angel Reese with the Chicago Sky. If this happens, guys, if y'all want to sign the petition, let me know. We're gonna start this petition today. Angel Reese to the Chicago Sky. I think she would be a perfect fit. Because a lot of our post players are going to be gone. I think Teresa Weatherspoon is a coach that can really grow Angel as a player, and also Chicago would embrace Angel Reese like crazy. You know, Angel Reese is the Bayou Barbie, right? She's the Bayou Barbie, but she could be the Chi-Town Barbie. She can be the Chi-Town Barbie, and we will embrace her. We will love her, and I am hoping that the Chicago Sky does whatever is necessary to get Angel Reese on our team. Like, again, I said that I thought that I thought that Angel might be a 7th pick, and again, the Minnesota Lynx do have the 7th pick. And if they end up picking Angel Reese, the Sky needs to do something, have a trade or something, get Angel Reese on our team, because she is going to bring a burst of energy. She is going to bring fans. So yes, absolutely, she does have talent. Absolutely, she does have talent. And is well deserving of making the roster, and not being cut. But also, she brings the attention. The Sky is floundering right now. We got rid of most of our team. The fan base is not happy at all, and bringing on a player like an Angel Reese could bring life. It could bring life into the program, and it could bring life into the fan base. And guys, if Angel Reese goes to Chicago, that would be absolutely huge for the WNBA. If she goes to Chicago, guys, if the Chicago Sky draft Angel Reese, I am buying my jersey ASAP. Once they put the jerseys up on sale, for sure, I am buying a Rickea Jackson jersey. That is for sure happening. But if the Sky draft Angel Reese, once they put in those tickets, once they make it available to buy her jersey, I'm buying it quick, fast, and in a hurry, because having listen to this, guys, having Dana Evans as the leader of this team, Rickea Jackson, Angel Reese, I think that's a great recipe for fan support, and also for eventually becoming a winning program. Will the Sky win next year if they draft Angel Reese? No. The Sky is not going to be a good team for at least, I'm giving it another 2 years. And if that happens, and having a player like Angel could really just sort of help guide us in the future. Guys, if you guys are watching this, if y'all hit that like button, that would be fantastic. We got like close to 500 people in the chat, but not that many likes at all. So please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Also, please hit that share button. It really helps more people find the stream. So if hit that like button and hit that share button. That would be absolutely fantastic. All right, let's look at y'all super chats. Shout out to YouTube, who gave a super sticker. It is a pear punching the air with fist and bump written on his knuckles. That is funny. Thank you so much, DJ, for the super chat. DJ says, Mystics, I don't see Angel Reese as a starter during her rookie season in the WNBA. I wanted her to stay another year to work on her mid-range shot. I mean, I did too. I wanted Angel to stay another year. However, Angel says she's ready, so Angel Reese is ready. Hey, ready or not, here we come. The Angel Reese show is going to be in the WNBA, and I am excited for it. I agree with you, DJ. I wish she would have stayed another year, but we're here now, and I do agree that she will not start her rookie year, and she shouldn't. She'll sit back, come off the bench, grow, and in a couple of years, Angel Reese is going to be fire in the WNBA. Fire. Because the reason why I say that is because, yes, she has to work on her mid-range, but Angel Reese has proven to be an ultimate worker when it comes to basketball. Angel Reese has all this other stuff happening. She has a lot of stuff going on. A whole lot of stuff going on. Angel Reese is in music videos. She is a model. She's doing all this stuff that Angel Reese is doing. But with all that stuff, those different possible distractions and all that stuff, Angel Reese still makes the main thing. And she's still hooping. Angel Reese she don't be taking days off. Like I can't really tell. I can't really tell. She's not taking days off. She is still producing high quality basketball. Yes, her efficiency needs to be worked on. Absolutely. But when it comes to her work ethic, I don't think anybody I think people would have to be pretty disingenuous to say that Angel Reese is not a hard worker. She is. She's a hard worker when it comes to the game of basketball. And when it comes to even her yesterday, or not yesterday, even her even Angel Reese on Monday when she got hurt with that sprained ankle, but she was like, "Oh no, that's not an excuse. I'm still play hard." And she came back in the game and tried her best. Yes, she was hobbled, but I don't know. It's just stuff about her that just makes me really really like her, and I really really hope that she ends up with the Sky. So Angel Reese to the Sky. Let's make it happen, guys. Please, please, please. Angel Reese to the Sky. The powers that be. Teresa Weatherspoon. Get Angel Reese. Get Angel Reese. Make it happen. Get injuries to in terms of the draft. We have the 3rd pick and the 8th pick. It's possible the Angel goes at 6 or 7. But guys, I am hoping that she stays until the 8th pick, where we can pick her up and really transform the Chicago Sky, not just into a team with talent, but also a team that garners fan support. And Angel Reese is that player. She's that player. When it comes to the WNBA draft, we have 2 stars in the public media, in the public's perception. We have 2 stars. We have, oh no, am I freezing again? Not again, man. All right, I think I'm freezing again. Anyway, in the WNBA, we have 2 stars. We in the draft. We have Caitlin Clark, of course, and we have Angel Reese. Do we have ballers do we have other ballers that are in the draft? Absolutely. Absolutely we do. But when it comes to like big name people, you got 2 people. You got Angel and you got Caitlin. And I am very much excited to see whatever team gets Angel, and we all know Indiana is getting Caitlin for sure. We know that. That's not an issue at all. We know that. So yeah, that's my thoughts about that. Also, DJ gave another super chat saying the WNBA commissioner should market Angel and Caitlin like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson was marketed by the NBA and make them stars. Absolutely. I mean, the thing is about Caitlin and Angel, they're already stars. So the WNBA marketing them in that way, that only helps viewership for the WNBA. That only helps viewership for the WNBA. Guys, if I am freezing, let me know. If I start to freeze, because on my screen, I am freezing. So yeah. All right. Okay, so Elza says no, not freezing. Okay, well, let me know if I am. Let me know if I end up freezing. Officer David says she's a dog, Quita, and she seems very genuine. Yeah. And that's why I really like her. I really like her. Like, absolutely, y'all can say what y'all want about Angel Reese and how, some of the stuff that she does may not be as popular or like whatever. But Angel Reese seems very genuine. Very genuine. And she just is a likable person. In my opinion, I think she's a very likable person. Kyra says lagging a bit, but it's okay. Well, let me know. Let me know if guys, I really don't know. I think it's because I updated my computer. But the last couple of streams, I feel like I've always had issues. But yeah, let me know if you think I should stop the stream and come back in just a sec. Because I can always come back, and yeah, I could always come back for the stream and try again later. So Kyra, let me know. Let me know if you think I should stop the stream and come back. Thank you. Wesley says WNBA knows what it's doing. Caitlin and Angel Reese again on opposite teams. Yeah, I mean, of course they're going to be on opposite teams because in the Indiana Fever only have one draft pick in the first round. Again, here are the picks. Here are the picks. We have Indiana. First pick, of course, that's going to Caitlin Clark. We have the LA Sparks, number 2 pick. Likely they are getting Cameron Brink. We have the Chicago Sky at number 3. They are getting Angel Reese. Now, here's the thing. I will say this: if the LA Sparks surprise us and end up getting Rakia Jackson instead of Cameron Brink, one, that would be a huge surprise. That would be an absolute huge surprise. But it's possible. It's possible that they draft Rakia Jackson, because I personally, I do think that Rakia Jackson is the number 2 pick in the WNBA draft. I just think that the Sparks need a big. So I think they're going to go for Cameron Brink because they need a big. If it wasn't for that, then maybe they don't go for it. But I think they need a big. So, and then number 4 pick again, LA Sparks. I think again they're going to go for 2 bigs. I think they're going for Cameron Brink and Camila Cardoso, which would be crazy. That'd be a tree fest right there with them two on the same team. But I feel like that's very possible. Then Dallas, then Washington, then Minnesota, then Chicago, which hopefully will draft Angel Reese. Then Dallas again, then Connecticut, the New York Liberty, and the Atlanta Dream. So that's the first round. It's not likely at all that we see Angel Reese drop to the second round. But if we do, here's what we can probably expect. We can probably, here are the picks. So we have in the second round, again, this is the second round, guys. We have the Chicago Sky, the Seattle Storm, the Indiana Fever, the Aces, the Liberty, the Aces again, the Connecticut Sun, Atlanta Dream, Washington Mystics, Connecticut Sun again, New York Liberty, and Las Vegas Aces. So that's the second round. It's not likely at all that Angel Reese falls to the second round. Like that's not happening, in my opinion. That is definitely not happening. But it's possible that she goes between, again, I'm saying between I believe she's going to go in the first round between the 7th and the 10th pick. That is my opinion of what I think is going to happen. Again, we will see. The WNBA needs help, right? The WNBA needs a popularity push. And I think that Angel Reese, it will help to do that. The WNBA needs the casual fan to become a fan of the WNBA. The WNBA needs casual people to watch the games. The WNBA needs to grow. We saw how many viewers looked at Iowa versus LSU. 12.3 million. 12.3 million people watched that. And when we talk about women's basketball, we talk about the growth of the game. The game is growing in women's college basketball. That's where the game is growing. And women's college basketball, the game is growing through that because of the narratives of the players. That's why. It's because people wanted to watch not just Caitlin, I mean, because 12 million people didn't watch Iowa versus Colorado. You know, the reason why people watched that game on Monday, Iowa versus LSU, because they wanted to see Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. That's what people wanted to see. That's what they wanted. They wanted to see that matchup, and they wanted to see what that matchup could do. And it delivered. That game delivered. That game delivered millions upon millions of people to watch. And that's important. That is absolutely important. And we talk about the UConn USC game that happened right after that. They had 6.7. So for one night of women's college basketball, we had basically we had close to 20 million people tune in to watch. Close to 20 million people to watch women's college basketball. And 12 million of those people wanted to watch Caitlin versus Angel. Can you imagine what this could do for the WNBA? Like this could be the greatest thing to ever happen to the WNBA. And I'm hoping that it is. It's going to be phenomenal. It is going to be phenomenal for women's basketball in general and for the WNBA, because the game is growing through personalities. It's growing through women's college basketball, and the WNBA needs to celebrate it and needs to invest in it. So now that Caitlin has entered the draft, now that Angel has entered the draft, let's market these players up. Not because they need promotion by the WNBA. It's because the WNBA needs to be surrounded by people who are mentioning these players already. The WNBA needs the growth. Angel doesn't need it. Caitlin doesn't need it. But the WNBA needs it. And this is an opportunity for us to grow the game. Absolutely grow the game through Angel Reese. Because y'all, there's people who don't even like women's basketball. They like basketball, but they don't watch women's basketball. But I know people who are watching Angel Reese because they like her. They like her and they want to see what she can do. They like her. And can you imagine how many people are going to be watching games now because she's in the WNBA? It's exciting. It's exciting, guys. It is absolutely exciting. And as a fan of the WNBA, as a person who has been a super fan since I was like a kid or whatever, like I am excited about this. Like this is amazing. Absolutely shout out to all the people who have paved the way for the WNBA. Shout out to all of the ladies who have grinded and did their thing in the WNBA that never got the recognition that they deserved. So many people who have put their blood, sweat, and tears. You had Madi. You had lots of fantastic players that I love, like Stacey Dales. I was a huge Stacey Dales fan when she was with the Chicago Sky. Do y'all even know who Stacey Dales is? You know, I was a huge fan of Candace Wiggins. You know, I mean, she was more of a recent person, but like I was a huge fan of Margot Diedick. You know, so many previous women's basketball players have done their thing in the WNBA, and they didn't get the recognition they deserved. They tried their best. They tried to grow the game, and absolutely salute to those players. Absolutely. But we are on to a new generation of women's basketball, and it's now going to be Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers when she gets to the WNBA. These are the players who are going to take the WNBA to the stratosphere. And I'm excited about it. So absolutely, let's acknowledge the legends of the game. Let's shout them out. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about the narratives that they gave us. Let's talk about all of that stuff. and yet celebrate what these younger players are going to do. It's fantastic. It absolutely is fantastic. LSU Tiger 2 says, not to hate on the WNBA, but I worry about them losing their fame and popularity going to the WNBA. It will be interesting to see. I mean, it will be very interesting to see. It will be very, very interesting to see what happens from here, because that's the thing. We talk about these players, and we talk about, yes, their brand is still going to grow when they decide to go to the WNBA, and yes, maybe their popularity won't be as high, but they're still going to be able to do their thing and whatnot. You know, I do agree. Yes, absolutely. Visibility is going to be different in the WNBA than in college. Guys, I'm going to keep talking, but I'm going to change the graphic to just this still shot of Angel, because I want to I need to try to see what's going on with my video stuff, and I'm hopeful that I can try to fix it real quick. But guys, yeah, there's so many fantastic women's pro players that have changed the game and been there for a long time and all that stuff. But it's a new generation, and while the attention won't be as high as it was for Angel and Caitlin in the WNBA, because yes, you are right. I mean, regardless of if we like to admit it or not, the WNBA has a lower reach than college basketball. It does have a lower reach, and that's something that we have to acknowledge. That is, I think I tried to fix the video. I don't think it got fixed, but anyway, I'm trying. Anyway, there's going to be a difference in terms of how many people are able to see these players play, because the games aren't on like some of the same channels, right? So yes, attention is going to wane a little bit, but I am hopeful that rising tides lift all boats, and that's the situation that we're going to be in. That the popularity alone of those two players will largely elevate the WNBA to a stratosphere potential. And so, yeah. Yep. Wesley says, Brinks, Cardoso, Reese, Caitlin, Raven, Big Foe, Juju, Hannah Hidalgo, Malaysia Fulwiley, next generation. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm excited about it. And I am excited about it. Survivor says, you recapped all the Elite 8 games except for UConn and USC. I did recap UConn and USC. I did. Here, I can tell you the video name right now. I did cover that game. Yeah, I covered every single women's college basketball game for the I covered every game for the NCAA tournament. Literally every game. So I did cover that. You may not have seen it, but I covered it. So the video is titled "Everything You Need to Know About Iowa versus LSU and UConn versus USC." I put that out on Tuesday morning. So I did. Hopefully if you go to my channel, you'll be able to see it. But it's there. It's there. Phil says adding more teams will definitely help the WNBA. Yeah, it'll help the WNBA. It'll help. Greeny says, is Caitlin important enough to the WNBA to demand her own franchise in Iowa? No. And the reason why I say that is because, sure, Caitlin's fantastic, absolutely. And sure, if there was a team in Iowa, they would do well in terms of tickets. However, to build your infrastructure to create a franchise just for one player, I think no. I don't think that'll be helpful. I think that would actually not be good for the game. Because if you do that, and let's say, yeah, sure, Caitlin agrees to play there for a couple of years. What happens when Caitlin wants to leave? The audience will plummet. So I think there's a mix that you have to get. There is a mix that you have to get of interested parties, of players, fans who are interested in women's college basketball, fans who are interested in women's basketball, period, who will support the WNBA. And I don't think Iowa has that. Sure, absolutely, the WNBA should be playing games in Iowa. Absolutely. Maybe in the preseason they could have some sort of agreement where the Indiana Fever plays the Chicago Sky at the University of Iowa. You know, maybe that's possible. But I don't. There's not enough interest. There's not enough interest in beyond Caitlin to actually warrant making a franchise. Michaela says, "Are you going live tomorrow to preview the Final Four?" Yeah. Tomorrow I will be previewing the Final Four tomorrow. Yep. I will be doing that. Yep, and I'll be doing a live. I'll do a live stream on Friday as well. Yes, I will. Yeah. I mean, Indiana's not that far. Also, they could watch when the Sky plays the Sky will play the Indiana Fever as well, so they can watch some of those games as well. Alistair says need a team in Nashville, Tennessee. I mean, that'd be cool, but again, I'm not sure if again the fan base has to support it. The fan base has to support it, and I'm not totally sure if they will. But yes, I love the idea of more teams. Absolutely. Like, I am not going to say no to teams in the WNBA. Absolutely. Let's see super chats. DJ says she has to go to a team with a fundamentally sound coach. Absolutely. And I think a coach like a Cheryl Reeve, a Teresa Weatherspoon, yes, this is going to be her first season coaching, but I feel like she has that in her. I think those coaches would be great for her. Even like a Becky Hammond. Well, says DJ also says, I hope my Vegas Aces move up and take Angel. I hope they don't. DJ, I'm sorry. I hope they don't, because if they do, I don't think Angel will play really at all. Actually, we have seen how Becky Hammond operates. Becky Hammond is a talented coach, but she doesn't really play her bench. She doesn't. She was forced to in the WNBA finals when they just had the sheer amount of injuries, and it forced her to play Kayla Davis or Kayla George. I always say Kayla Davis. Kayla George. If Kayla Davis is a different player. But anyway, it forced her to play Kayla George. It forced her to play Sydney Colson, when that's not something that Becky Hammond would normally do. So I think it's in Angel's best interest not to be drafted to the Aces, because she wouldn't play. And Angel is a player who needs to play to develop. She needs to play. No, I don't think she's going to start on any WNBA team this season. And that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. But if she can go to a program that will play her and has a great coach, is a great trifecta. Thank you so much, William, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says, I finally caught you on a live stream. You do such a fantastic job. I love your insightful commentary. Thank you so much, William. I really, really, really do appreciate that support. Guys, if y'all are watching this, if y'all could please hit that like button, that would be absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see what y'all got to say. Rena says, how much is the league pass with WW? I thought it was $30. I have no idea. Every year I pay for it. But I mean, it's not that much, but whatever it is, you know, it's an amount that it's $35 a year. $35 a year. All right. But I just do it all the time because, you know, the WNBA is my thing and I'm always paying. I'm always paying for a product I like. So I always get League Pass, even though a lot of times I don't watch League Pass games, but yeah. Because there's so many blackouts in League Pass that like it's hard to really, really watch a lot of the games because like it is blackouts for every time I wanted to watch something on League Pass, it was a blackout. So but yeah, you should everybody on this thing, if you can afford it, I would highly recommend you get WNBA League Pass. Again, it's only $35. Yeah. DJ said, "Quitty, you hurt my feelings." I mean, I'm about Angel Reese not me not wanting her to get drafted for with the Aces. I mean, it's in her best interest though. Like, I don't think it has nothing to do with the Las Vegas Aces. The Aces are great. The Aces likely will win the WNBA championship again. But again, Becky Hammon doesn't really play. Rookies, let alone just bench players in general. I mean, look at Kirsten Bell. Kirsten Bell barely plays, and she's a great player. I think Angel would just sit on the bench and not really play, and that's not what she needs. She needs to develop a jump shot. She needs to develop just a little bit more. Her passing is already good. Sure, she could work on that a little bit more, but like she doesn't have to work on that. She doesn't really have to work on her rebounding. It's her mid-range shot that she needs to improve on. And I think in order to really do that, sure, in practice you can do that, but to really do that and have her, you know, be very motivated and excited and whatnot, she needs to play. And she wouldn't play on the Aces. She wouldn't play. Nene says, I saw Angel play in Baltimore last December. She's captivating in person. The whole arena was hyped each time she touched the ball. She has the it factor, but needs a jumper. Absolutely, she does need a jumper. But yeah, you're right. She does have the it factor, which is absolutely why I want the Chicago Sky to draft Angel Reese. Please. If you are listening right now and you are a member of the staff at the Chicago Sky, please make this happen. Please, let's start a petition. Let's make this stuff happen because we need Angel Reese in a Chicago Sky uniform. The fans are demanding it. Let's make it happen, guys. Please, the powers that be, get Angel Reese in a Chicago Sky uniform, and the fans are gonna show up. And Angel Reese is gonna show up too, and we gonna rock out. We're gonna have a good time. Please, 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 Chicago, get Angel Reese, please. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but please get Angel Reese. Please, please, please. Let's see what y'all got to say. Rube says, how would you feel about Rakia or Cameron at 3rd and the injuries at the 8th? I mean, that's what I want. Not Cameron Brink. No, like I like Cameron Brink, but I think the Chicago Sky needs Rakia Jackson at the number 3 spot, and I think the Chicago Sky needs Angel Reese. If Rakia goes earlier than the number 3 spot, I think you contemplate a little bit more, and maybe you go with Camila Cardoso at number 3. But for sure, Angel Reese at number 8. If she goes higher than number 8, I think you try to do some sort of trade or something to get Angel Reese on your team. But the Chicago Sky needs Angel Reese. We need Angel Reese. Mia says Angel Reese and Cameron Brink in LA. I mean, in terms of popularity, in terms of just like the media, I think that would be huge if Angel and Cameron went to the Sparks. I think that would be absolutely huge. We would, yes, Rube, we would love Angel Reese. We would love Angel Reese. Yes. DJ says you don't have a problem with her playing for your Chicago Sky. I want her to play for the Chicago Sky. Also, thank you so much for the super chat. I want her to play for the Chicago Sky. I do. I just like her. I think she's just a fun person. You know, seems very, very nice. Of course, on the court, she's a dog. Of course, you know that's what you want. The Sky needs straight up dogs on the court, but are fan favorites. You know, we got Kennedy Carter on the training camp roster. We got some dogs that's about to come into the Chicago Sky, and I think getting a player like Angel Reese will be fire. Like I am all for it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain. Let's make it happen. Yeah, Kyra, that would be fire. Yeah, Rakia Jackson and Angel Reese, like that's a match made in basketball heaven right there. Like that would be phenomenal. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Next day, Air says Sky is in the Eastern Conference. She may go to the West Conference to go against Caitlin. I mean, it depends on where she gets drafted. Molly says Chicago ain't doing nothing. I mean, right now, yeah, we're not going to be good for at least 2 to 3 years. But yeah, but she could. I think she still should get drafted there, and we could build with her. McDonald's has buckets of fries. Says what makes her fit? What makes her fit with the Chicago Sky? So a couple of things. One, I think there's going to be openings at the post-ish position for the Chicago Sky because we do have some of our post players going to be unrestricted free agents at the end of next season. That is Brianna Turner. That is Elizabeth Williams. Also, in terms of the Chicago Sky, we are building a new culture. We're building a completely new team. A lot of the players from last year are gone. We basically just have Angel Reese. Oh no, we have Dana Evans, who is the new leader for this program. Dana Evans is fire. I'm a huge fan of Dana Evans, and she is going to be the leader of the Chicago Sky. She's balling right now in Europe. She's going to come back, and she's going to be our leader. So we have Dana Evans, and now it's about finding other pieces of stars and straight up ballers that could work. All right, you have Dana Evans, you have Marina Mabrey. You're gonna pick up Rakia Jackson at number 3. You're gonna get Angel Reese, who initially will be like a 4 type player. And then you'll have Elizabeth Williams, Isabel Harrison, Brianna Turner. Like there's lots of other players that you could possibly get. I mean that are already on the team that will stay. But I think Angel Reese fits in terms of her being coached by what seems like a very players type coach and a coach that can really develop players in Teresa Weatherspoon. So that's why I really, and also, again, guys, I told y'all before that I am not biased about women's college basketball because I don't care really who wins. I don't have a team. But selfishly, I am a huge Chicago Sky fan. And selfishly for myself, I want to buy an Angel Reese jersey. I want to be able to cheer her on every single game. That's what I want. And I really want the Chicago Sky to draft her because, sure, I'll be a fan in the periphery, but if she's not on the Chicago Sky, it's going to be a bummer because I'm going to have to root against her, and I don't want to. So, so yeah. But the Sky is not the only players in the arena, right? Again, here is the first round picks right here. Again, we have the Washington Mystics, which the Washington Mystics is in the free fall. I don't know what's going on with the Washington Mystics. I hope they don't get her. They might get her just because they're like, oh, we need some more, we need attention going our way. But I think she would flounder in Washington. I hope they don't get her. And then we have the Minnesota Lynx, which I actually believe that she could actually do very well with the Minnesota Lynx. I could see her doing very well with the Minnesota Lynx. Selfishly, I hope she does not go there. But in terms of her growth as a player, her growth as a player who needs a jump shot, I think Cheryl Reeve can develop that. I believe the Minnesota Lynx can really make that work. Absolutely make that work. And she could thrive. I could see her thriving with the Minnesota Lynx in time. Of course, as y'all know, I want her to be the number 8th pick for the Chicago Sky. For the number 9th pick, Dallas Wings. I don't see her really working with the Dallas Wings at all. Like I just don't really see it. I just don't. It's hard to really explain why. But I just don't. The way Dallas is structured is you have shooters and you have the trees in the post. And I don't really see a place for Angel there where she can really develop a shot and really like get better. Like I don't know. I just don't really see Dallas being a place for her. The Connecticut Sun, I actually really do think she could thrive with the Connecticut Sun, and I could actually see her being very successful with the Connecticut Sun. I could see her being great on that team. So in terms of what I think makes the most sense, I think it's the Chicago Sky, it's the Minnesota Lynx, and it's the Connecticut Sun. Like I think those programs make the most sense to me. In that order, I would go Chicago Sky first. I would say the Minnesota Lynx second, and I would say the Connecticut Sun third. So those are the teams that I think she has the best chance of growing. And yeah, I could see her being successful there. I could see her being successful. All right, guys. Let's see what else y'all have to say. Adrian says, "What about the Sparks?" I mean, I don't know. In terms of popularity, absolutely, the Sparks would be cool in terms of her being in LA and whatnot. But I just don't really see it. It sort of it. I don't know. I don't really see her being able to thrive in LA. So that's why I would vote against LA. Rena says New York, no. Okay, now here's the thing, guys. I don't think that New York could develop her. I don't think New York could develop her. I don't. Sandy Brondello is the coach of the New York Liberty, and she has had some success in the WNBA. But I don't see her being able to develop what Angel needs. Like I don't see it. I think that in terms of the teams that can really first use her and also develop her, it really is Angel either with the Sky, the Lynx, or it's Angel with the Connecticut Sun. Like I don't think that New York can develop her. I don't. I really don't. I think she would kind of flounder with that. Let's see. Next area says LA is the only place that makes sense. She's a star and wants to be a socialite. Is beyond basketball for her. I mean, okay. I get what you're saying, next era, but at the same time, at the same time, I just don't, for development and playing time and all that stuff. I don't think so. I think Chicago is a great place for her. She could be a socialite in Chicago. Absolutely. I think if Minnesota drafts her, it's kind of hard because that's gonna be kind of hard. If Connecticut drafts her, that's gonna be kind of hard. But if the Sky drafts her, like the Chicago Sky is a populous area. It's one of the major cities in the country. I think that could be great for her. Absolutely great. So yeah. Brando says, "Can you pull up the mock draft?" Sure, I'll do that. All right, guys, I'm gonna pull up the mock draft, and this is I'm gonna pull up ESPN's mock draft, and we can talk through it. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull this up real quick, and we can talk through it. All right, here is the mock draft. So of course, this is ESPN's mock draft. So of course we have Caitlin Clark at the number 1 spot. Of course, she for sure is going to be the number 1 pick in the WNBA draft. Then we have Cameron Brink to the LA Sparks. Rakia Jackson to Chicago Sky. Number 4 is LA Sparks picking Camila Cardoso. To me, I think all 4 of those picks are kind of locks. I don't see very much changing in terms of that. In terms of those first 4 picks, I think those are kind of locked in. I would say they're kind of locked in. Beyond that, I think it's up for debate. So the ESPN mock draft is saying Dallas is going to pick Aaliyah Edwards at number 5 pick. I don't know how that totally makes sense, but all right. At number 6, the Washington Mystics will pick JC Sheldon. That makes sense, though they probably need a post player more than a guard. Minnesota Lynx, they say they're picking the Angel Reese. Number 8, the San Chicago Sky is going to pick Isabel Barlays. Now here's the thing. Guys. I don't know who this person is, so I'm not gonna make any commentary about this person. They are an Australian and they play in the WNBL. I have no idea about this person, so I'm not gonna comment. But I hope the Chicago Sky gets Angel Reese at number 8. Number 9, Alyssa Peely to the Dallas Wings. I don't know a ton about how this makes sense. Because the way Dallas's offense works, they focus on the big bodies. of Kalani Brown and Sierra McCowan. And I don't know exactly how Alyssa Peely will fit in. And also, I don't get why they keep saying this girl is 6'2". This girl is not 6'2". She's 5'10". Alyssa Peely is 5'10", y'all. She's not 6'2". But yeah, if they fully move her to a small forward position, maybe that could work. Maybe that could work in Dallas if they fully move her to a small forward position. Connecticut Sun getting Deasia Fair, to me, that makes a lot of sense. This is one of the picks that I think makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. So yeah, I really like this. Yeah. So yeah, Deasia Fair to Connecticut. I think she could thrive under Stephanie White. Thrive. She could do very, very well with them. Charisma Osborne to New York Liberty. All right. That's fine. And I don't know this person. The Atlanta Dream will pick Nadu Poach. Is Australian power forward. So that's who they have. I'm not the biggest a fan of this mock draft. I don't know how realistic this mock draft is, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, I would say that. Yeah, so that's kind of who they would pick. Again, I don't understand how the Dallas Wings picks make any sense. Dallas, in my opinion, doesn't need not a one more post player. I don't think they need it. In my opinion, I don't think they need it. But yeah. All right. But we'll see how accurate this is. I don't think it's that accurate, but we'll see. We will see. But yeah, I just wanted to I saw somebody ask about showing this, so now you can see it. Now you can see it. Nima says, "I love Peely. She makes me laugh on." Oh wait, was I not? I thought I was sharing my screen? Hopefully I was. I love Peely. She makes me laugh on defense. Plays defense when she feels like it, but incredible on offense. But yeah, I really like Alyssa Peely, but Alyssa Peely has to go to the right program. I could see Alyssa Peely not making it out of training camp if she is put on the wrong team. If she's drafted to the wrong team, I think she's gone. Personally, I think a player like Alyssa Peely would thrive in Connecticut. Thrive. Like to me, that is like the number. Like that's the spot right there that I'm like, yes, she could do so well, so well if she gets drafted to the Connecticut Sun, you know. But again, guys, I'm hoping that we see Angel Reese at with the Chicago Sky. That's what I'm hoping for. So guys, let's start this campaign. And let's make it happen, Captain. Let's make it happen, Captain. Thank you so much, Triple X, for the super chat. Says Angel is all about vanity. Sparks is Angel is all about vanity. Sparks is the right fit. I don't think Angel is all about vanity. No, I wouldn't say that. No, I mean she of course is very conscious of her look and like very like fashion forward and all that stuff. And yeah, sure, Hollywood would be great for that. But I don't think Angel is all about vanity. I don't think so. She again, she's the Bayou Barbie. Yeah, she can be all Barbie like or whatever. But like on the basketball court, yeah, she's a dog, man. She's a dog. I think I missed this before. DJ says definitely not New York or LA because the WNBA needs to make sure the sure to spread the talent throughout the league. Sure, but I think it's more about the fit that she has on those programs than anything. Let's see. Noah says Reese could go number 2. Why not? No, Angel Reese is not going number 2. No, no, no. She's not going number 2. No. I don't think. I think in terms of, Angel Reese is talented, but no, I wouldn't put her over. I would not put Angel over Rakia or I wouldn't put her over Rakia or Cameron Brink personally. And the reason why is because she doesn't have a shot. Yes, if Angel Reese had a mid-range shot, absolutely, she's in there. She's in their ballpark, absolutely. But yeah. Next day, Air says, let's do our own draft. How would that work? I got to figure out how that would work. I think that'd be fun. That'd be fun, though, guys. Maybe. Maybe I'll do a series of. Maybe I'll do a series of. What should I do? I can do a series of community posts, to find out what y'all think about who's going where. Or maybe this could be a Patreon thing where where the Patreon folks can help me. I can talk through it with the Patreon folks, and they can help me kind of map out who I think is going to be drafted where in the draft. So yeah, maybe that could be a cool Patreon thing. I agree, Michael. Yep. It's not happening where Angel is over Jackson or Brink. If she had a shot, okay, maybe, but no. Who has the second pick? Well, the second pick is the LA Sparks. That's the second pick. Travis says, I really think Angel would make the biggest impact with the Sky, with need and market. Yeah. Honestly, the Chicago Sky, we need. So the management, the ownership of the Chicago Sky, they're trying to figure out a practice facility, and they're trying to invest in the Sky and all that stuff. But I think what's really going to actually force that to happen, where we're not practicing at Saks Recreation Center in Deerfield, instead of us doing that, if we were to draft a player like Angel Reese, and the amount of additional revenue we would get from that, I could just imagine how that could speed up what ownership is trying to do in terms of different resources for players and all that good stuff, because we're going to have so much additional income if Angel Reese joins our squad. If Angel Reese joins our squad, we are going to have a lot of fans. Our fans went down after we won a championship, and then we lost and Candace and and basically everybody basically left. You know, Candace, Diamond, and Quigley and Vandersloot, they all left, right? And the fan base hasn't returned since that time period. The fan attendance was lower last season. It's going to be even lower this season because I know I'm a season ticket holder. So I talk to season ticket holders, and some of them have told me I'm not coming back. I'm not renewing my season tickets for next season because they were so upset and disgusted with with the lack of investment that the Sky ownership has had. They were so upset at how our team has basically went to the bottom of the barrel and they're not very good. And I think getting a player like Angel Reese would revitalize that. It would revitalize it. And I think the fans will come back. I think we have new fans that will show up and show out. I think this could be a huge win for the Chicago Sky. And also, she's a baller, you know? Rickea Jackson is phenomenal. Talent up the wazoo. Extremely talented. But, in my opinion, there are two big names in the WNBA draft. And those names is Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. It just so happens that Caitlin Clark is not only the most popular player, but also the most talented player as well in the draft. And for Angel Reese, you know, Angel is not the most talented player in the WNBA draft, especially since she doesn't have a jump shot, not really. But she is the second most popular player in the draft. And she warrants at least a number 7 pick in the draft. Like she's talented enough for the number 7th pick. At least. And I think if the Chicago Sky were to get her, it would boost our fan base. She would grow as a player. And as the years go on, she could be a crucial member of the Chicago Sky. So, you know, that's my pitch. That's my pitch. I hope somebody with the Chicago Sky is listening to this, and they're gonna make that happen. I hope someone is. Kasumi says, "Do you have a Discord, Quita?" I don't. I have a Patreon. I don't have a Discord. No. Next day says, "Q being greedy. You're already getting Rickea Jackson. Just selfish." I mean, again, guys, I told y'all I'm a Chicago Sky fan. If I'm gonna be biased, I'm biased about one team, and that's the Chicago Sky. Like that's my squad. I rock with the Chicago Sky. That's my squad. So I need, and also I want this guy to be successful. I want to go to games and to see all the fans there. I want to see way more fans than last season. I want to see fans not only there but excited. At the later half of last season, people weren't really happy. They weren't happy. And this could bring excitement. And actually, Rickea Jackson is extremely talented, but Angel Reese has the popularity and the talent. Not as much talent as Rickea Jackson. So of course she won't be the second pick, but third pick. But I do believe that we can grab her at number 8. And if she gets drafted before that, we try to make something work. Let's try to make something work, and let's get Angel Reese on our team. So yes, I am very biased. I am. I can't. Now, guys, this is the only thing where I will be unapologetic. Can't even say that word. Unapologetically biased. I don't care when it comes to women's college basketball. I don't care who wins. I don't. I like players, but I can care less who wins. But when it comes to the WNBA, Chicago Sky. That's who I'm rocking with. All right, that's who I'm rocking with. Carmela says, I think Angel is tired of being used as a prop player. I think her style of play will probably work for the Chicago Sky, but I don't know if she wants to go to a program that's figuring stuff out. Fair enough. But I think with the Chicago Sky, she wouldn't be a prop player. I think it's a huge added bonus, absolutely, that she can help revitalize our fan base and like all that stuff. But also, I truly believe that Teresa Weatherspoon could develop her into a very talented pro player. I could see it. And so yes, absolutely, it's sort of like, it's a handshake, right? She'll get development and playing time from us, and we will get marketing from her. Like it's a handshake in my opinion. It's a handshake. Robert says Angel might get cut in preseason. No, I don't believe that. No. Angel Reese is not getting cut. No, that's not happening. No. If that happens, I'm gonna fall out or something. I'm gonna fall out or something. I'm gonna fall out if she gets cut. No way she gets cut. No way. Doesn't matter what it doesn't matter what player what I want to say upperclassman, what vet player you have to cut to make room for Angel Reese, but I don't see anybody cutting Angel Reese. No. That's not happening. That is not happening. Michelle says, Quita, I just love seeing you fan out for your W team, the Sky, like we women's college basketball fans do for our teams. Yeah. Yeah, that is my team. Mike says, Quita, you've made the point. I know. I keep talking about it, but yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Luminary says, Quita, come over to the best section 124. We don't give up. We sky hard. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna stop by y'all section during the season. I'm gonna stop by y'all section. Triple X, thank you so much for the super chat. Triple X says, Quita, would you pick Reese before Rakia at 2? No, I wouldn't. No. I would not. No. Triple S says I meant to say at 3. No, still I wouldn't. No. To me, Angel Reese. Again, I think she's going to be a 7 to 10 pick. But yeah. Nolan says, are you taking a well-deserved break after the Final Four, Quita, then launching WNBA preseason content shortly after? Not taking a break, but yeah, that's that. I mean, so I am. The next couple days is going to be a lot of videos about the Final Four, and I want to be able to do lots of explainer videos and like analysis videos about some of the teams that are still in it for the Final Four. We'll have the coverage of the All-Star game as well, coverage of the championship game itself. And right after the championship game is over, yeah, we'll have a little bit of analysis talking about the championship game and whatnot, and then we're diving straight in. We're diving straight into the WNBA draft next Monday. Diving straight in. So yeah, no break. We're going straight into the WNBA because again, the WNBA draft is on April 15th. It's not much of a break, so we're going straight into that, and we'll rock out with content. And I'll probably take a short break during the Olympic break. I may take a short break during the Olympic break period. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think Daisy Kelly declared. I don't think she did. I didn't see anything. If she declared, I didn't see anything, and I believe they had to declare already. So. Yeah, transfer portal is going crazy, and I will have videos talking about that. There's been a lot of transfers, and yeah, we're gonna talk about it at some point. We're gonna have some videos about it. We're gonna have some streams about it and all that stuff. Jacqueline says, "What do you think about Chicago Sky's new coach?" I'm excited about it. Yeah, Teresa Weatherspoon. I wanted her to be the coach of the Chicago Sky. When we heard about James Wade leaving, I was upset, of course. But I told my mom, I was like, "Hey, I hope that we get Teresa Weatherspoon." I said that, and lo and behold, we got Teresa Weatherspoon. And the reason why I like her is because, one, she knows the game of basketball. Two, she reminds me of, so here's the thing. She is a coach that here, let me go to the other screen. So Jacqueline, I really like Teresa Weatherspoon, and the reason why is because she knows the game of basketball. She was an assistant coach in the NBA, and also, she is one of those coaches that like have the same, so like a Deion Sanders, Kara Lawson type deal, like a coach that when I hear them talk, it's like, oh my goodness, they can motivate me to do, they can motivate me to run through a wall. These are, it's a type of style that she has that I really enjoy, that I also see in Deion Sanders. I also see in Kara Lawson. And not only does she have the ability to motivate players and to really like empathize with them and really make them feel like she cares about them, and then in turn they give her their best work. She also, just from an X's and O's perspective, she just knows the game of basketball. She just knows the game of basketball backwards and forwards. She knows how the WNBA works. She knows how to have a successful career in the WNBA. And ultimately, she just has a great basketball mind. And for those reasons, I do believe Teresa Weatherspoon is going to be a fantastic coach. Yes, she is going into her first season with the Chicago Sky, but I am 100% for it. I love it. I'm excited. I really am. I'm very excited about Teresa Weatherspoon and what she can do for the Chicago Sky. I am all in. I'm a Teaspoon fan. Favorite says uplifting. Fact, she is very uplifting. Absolutely. Also says she's a perfect coach for the city of Chicago. Absolutely. Yes. She's gritty. She's caring. She's thoughtful, and she's smart. Look, that's a perfect combination. Perfect combination for Teresa Weatherspoon. DJ says charisma and the basketball cred. Absolutely. Yeah, Travis, she did play in the WNBA. Yep, she did. She played for the New York Liberty. And also, guys, she is part of one of the most memorable moments in WNBA history. When she hit that heave-ho shot for the New York Liberty in the playoffs. Gabe says, I heard enough about Angel to the Chicago Sky. Sorry. There's a lot of commentary about Haley Van Lith. Yeah, I think her draft stock has completely tanked. I think she needs to return for another year of women's college basketball. I hope she does. Officer David says, I'm sorry, Quita, but Teresa is going to have to show me after the Zion incident. Pelicans fired her after that debacle. I don't think that was her fault, but fair enough. I think she's gonna She is going to show you. She's going to show you how great of a coach she is. She's going to show you. Luminara says Teaspoon is perfect for the Chicago Sky. Yeah, absolutely. She's perfect. Perfect. Belinda, no, you cannot. No, you can't change your mind. Nope. Because when you declare for the WNBA draft, you are telling the NCAA that you no longer want your eligibility. So there's no takes back. There's no take backs. There is no take backs at all. No take backs. So yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. There's no take back. So that's why I think players have to decide that very carefully and thoughtfully. DJ says, please let's give Hailey Van Lith some grace. Hinokami says Hailey Van Lith faded into the background on LSU. She did. Yeah, next air, she was an assistant coach with the New Orleans Pelicans. But yeah, she was let go by the team. Now the thing I'm very much interested in is what David says. Gabby Marshall is a hustler and sharpshooter from three. Yeah. Gabby Marshall's I don't believe going to the WNBA. She I believe she accepted a she's going to be going to a program. She's going to be going to graduate school. So I don't think she's worried about the WNBA. All right, guys. I mean, yeah, that's basically the stream tonight. That is basically the stream right there. Yeah, that's because again, like declaring for the WNBA draft is just that. It's declaring and saying, I want to be a professional player. And once you do that, you are no longer an amateur. Guys, remember, the NCAA is for amateur basketball players. It's an amateur league. It's an amateur entity. So when you declare and say, I am now a professional athlete, you're losing that. Like that's it. You're done. So yeah. It is null and void. Now if you get drafted, you do a little bit of WNBA work, and then they cut you. It's too late. You're done. You can't go back. You cannot go back. You're done. So yeah. Thanks, K-Dub. K-Dub says, thank you, Quita. Excellent coverage as always. Appreciate that. Thank you, Kyra. Kyra says, was waiting to hear your thoughts on the topic. Good stream. Good night. Yeah, guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed the stream today. Hope some of it was informative for you. But yeah, those are my thoughts about stuff. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. On your way out of the stream, please hit that like button. That would be fantastic. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Guys, I will be back for a stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be walking through we'll be walking through the Final Four and what we can expect there. We'll also be walking through the All-Star roster as well for Saturday. So guys, look forward to that tomorrow. Yeah, lots of stuff to talk about tomorrow. But I will catch y'all right here at 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. All right, 6:30 p.m. on Friday. Or no, Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Anyway, guys, it has been a day. I am extremely hungry, so I am going to go eat. Wow, it's 9:30 p.m. Wow, it's late. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank you again so much for your support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, see y'all tomorrow, and peace.